Hey, my gorgeous water signs. So, yes, she's back. I'm here doing timestamp readings though because I'll be back on Tuesday for the more in-depth readings because the 1st of April is the day that I choose to celebrate New Year. I just don't do the cold months. I've been in hermit mode, but we've also been putting a lot together. So people are going to be seeing a lot more of me. So I've not just been totally in hermit mode. Big things are happening. So before I go into the readings, I'll tell you what I've been up to. I've always been up to something, but it's a good thing. So we have decided to collaborate. Divinely Guided with Love is collaborating with Soul Tribe Media, which is my friend Claire Harvey, which she is the bomb in business. She's a business coach, a business mentor. She's a website designer. She knows everything that you need to know about business. And we are calling it Soul Sisters Academy. So it is for women who feel they need the soul sisters, women who are self-employed, women who are starting new businesses, who are already established, who are feeling lonely in the world of business. You know, it's for everybody. So you're getting the mentorship from Claire with the business, showing you how to use your social media better, your websites, your selling points. She's going to be giving you tasks and things like that. So it's going to be really, you know, interesting. And I'm going to be there for all the spiritual stuff. So I'm going to be looking at abundance blocks, and I'm going to be doing readings. You get me to yourself. You can ask me whatever you want. It doesn't have to be about business and finance in there. I'm also going to be teaching tarot in there as well. I'm going to be doing weekly business energy readings for everybody as well. So it's exciting. So if you do want to look at the Soul Sisters Academy, I can't talk, the link will be in the description box below. I'll add it to that. So take a look. But I am jumping straight in. So in great Lindsay fashion, I've not wrote down where I'm starting with my timestamps. So Pisces, we are starting with my gorgeous Pisces, 242. Look, see, Lindsay never changes. Never changes. I just can't. So Pisces, we're using the Psychic Tarot deck, and like I said, these are just going to be small. It's my comeback readings. And then on Tuesday, you'll be getting the more in-depth readings. So the main energy for my Pisces, we've got the Magician. We've got the Magician. What are you manifesting, Pisces? My ear just feels like we've gone underwater. I feel like I need to do that to blow my ear out. That's so weird, my left ear. What are you doing to me, Pisces? You are so aware at the minute, you know, aware of your surroundings, aware of energy changes, aware of other people's energies, you know, things like that. I love it. It is the Magician. It is using your awareness, and the Magician turns negatives into positives, you know, the bads into goods. So you are definitely in manifestation mode, Pisces. Oh, what's crossing that energy is we've got two aces. What's going on here, Pisces? So we've got the Ace of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and we've got Love Begins. We've got the Ace of Cups. Well, look what you've got. Straight off the bat, 111. So go check out angel number 111. It is all about new beginnings. The challenge is starting the new beginning. Could be a relationship, could be something financial, you know, but in both cards, something needs nurturing. And if you plant a seed, it's got to be watered. There's a water and earth energy here. That's so weird because my mum's Pisces and her partner's Taurus. So strange. Yeah, but it's like you're planting new seeds, you're ready to grow something, but the challenge is I kind of feel like it's the belief in the fact that you can do it, or the belief in having belief in somebody to do it with, because it looks like this is why you're aware of other people's energy. You're reading other people's energy. You know you want to be around, you know you want to work with, or you know you want to be with, you know, that type of energy. Why is it coming around now? Financial and material changes. So things are changing. Some of my Pisces could be thinking of, like, or you may have already stepped out of a relationship. There could be relationship changes. Maybe like divorces and that type of thing, you know, where you're splitting money, splitting finances, or there could be some other reason where you are splitting finances. So it could be like inheritance, that type of thing. There's changes coming in around that, but it could also be about two people investing together. I keep getting investments, you know, and you're turning a negative into a positive. Something is growing from this. In the recent past, we've got the sacral chakra, which is the womb, the sexual organs. There could be a fertility. Some of my Pisces, there could be someone out there could have been having fertility issues, or there could have been a loss. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love if that is you. But I feel like the womb is like the sexual organs. It's ready for birth. It's ready for creativity. It's ready for something new. So I do think some of my Pisces are looking for love. You know, it's also the creativity of it as well. It's about getting creative. It's about knowing what you want and what you want to invest in. Yeah, you're ready to sacrifice. It's like you've hit that point now where you know it's sink or swim because you can't tread water anymore. You can't keep something going. It's like you've got to put yourself first, and you want the aces. And this is where your awareness is. It's like, I know what I want, which means I also know what I need to sacrifice in order to get to where I want, or to get what I want. You know, and I feel like you're choosing to swim rather than sink. So I like it. Going forward, we have a fire. Spirit is definitely making me do a sit-up tonight. Going forward, it all comes in quick. So as soon as you... Sorry about all noise with microphone. I'm moving my chair around on a wooden floor. As soon as you put it out there, like, boom, I'm ready, I'm going to do it, it comes in like a shooting star. It comes in quick. It's like a wish being granted. It's accelerated. You know, so it's coming in very quick. Your power in this situation. So we've got memories of love, and we've got harmony, which is 6 and 6. So we've got the number 66 as well. So you've got 111 and 66. We've got Gemini energy there, but it is about peace, love, harmony, and balance. And we've got memories of love, which is people from the past. I feel like some of my Pisces are having to let people go, but it could have been a loss. It could have been, you know, or it's an heartbreak. It's a loss. You know, it could be grief as well. But I feel like some of my Pisces may have been feeling really down. And I feel like your power now is to kind of keep that candle burning in order to bring love into your life. You know, if you've been watching me for a while, in 2022, I lost two friends very close together in awful situations. And then the year later, I lost another friend in an awful situation. And it made me go into like this solitude, isolated. I was scared of getting close to anybody because I just felt like everyone were going to leave, everyone were going to die if I get too close to them. And you know, I felt like a walking like almond. And I'm just getting to the point now, and I have been put down for grief counselling and stuff, but I'm just getting to the point now where it's like, no, I need to swim now. You know, and I do have Pisces in my chart because my South Node is Pisces. So yeah, I am linking to this a bit. I feel like there's been a loss, and now it's time for you to like kind of recover from loss, because the outside influence is power, and it's about regaining power. You've got 88, 66, and you've got 111. I feel like numbers are going to be playing a big part in the next couple of weeks for you. I can't wait to get to Tuesday to dig deep. Hopes and fears, transformation. We've got endings and beginnings, but it is the death card. So it could be the fear of the ending, the hoping of the new beginnings. It all seems to be like endings and new beginnings. But I feel like you know now that it's time to swim. You can't keep treading water. And if you've needed help and that type of thing, it's ready. You do have 666 in your cards now. Do not worry. It's not don't listen to that. Just go and check the number out. But we've got, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. And I feel like that is what your cards have been saying all the way through. So if this resonates with you, Pisces, always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. If this is resonating in whichever one of them that you are watching on, I want to give you a big massive cuddle. But I'm going to be doing a deeper reading on Tuesday. So I love you lots. Bye. And on to my gorgeous Cancerians. I hope you're all doing well. So let's see what the Psychic Tarot have got for you. So this is just going to be, it's a comeback reading. It's a Lindsay comeback reading. And then on Tuesday, I'll be digging deep. So there's so many people started with this. The Love Begins card, and it is yours. We've got the Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. What stream are you starting now, Cancer? You know, it's like you're ready for a new stream. You're ready for a new beginning. You know, it's about, the Ace of Cups is about being happy and what's going to bring you happiness. It's almost like the universe is saying that they're going to put in as much effort as you do in order to get to this place. Yeah, because the challenge now is positive movement forward. You've got the 8 and the 1 there, which is a 9. 2025 is the 9 year, you know. So we've got positive movement forward. Your challenge is to positively move forward. Trust in yourself. And it's almost like, when I'm seeing the boat there, I know it's not the 6 of Swords, but I was getting that in my head. And the 6 of Swords is like this boat moving on, and she's picking up all these swords, and that's kind of what I was getting then. It's like you've been round the block, and you've picked all them swords up, the lessons. So it's like you've put them in your boat, and you don't need to go around that. It's like you're changing direction. You're moving the sail. You're changing direction. So there's some kind of... Yeah, I kind of feel like it's almost like spirit of blowing the sail, if you get what I mean. That's what I'm getting, you know, like the wind in the sail type thing. Unless some of my Cancerians are going on a boat trip or, you know, that type of cruise. You're going on a cruise. I'm getting wind in your sails. I don't know what the meaning of that would be though. Why is it coming round the throat chakra? Communication. So there's communication going on. There's going to be communication about something. There's going to be communication coming towards you, or you taking that communication to somebody else. There's conversations, that type of thing. It's almost like, where do we shift direction now? Now I'm getting the compass in my head as well. It's like, where do we shift direction? I feel like you know where you are. I don't feel like you're lost and you need the compass. I feel like it's more like a Christopher Columbus type energy. You're off on an adventure, or you need an adventure. You know, it's like the universe is speaking to your soul. It's like your soul is like, it needs something, some kind of adventure. And I feel like it's coming in. Some excitement, something to get excited about. There's a new adventure coming in. Yeah, because you could be getting a bit bored or discontent, a bit like, what else is out there? That's what I'm getting. It's almost like maybe you thought you had what you wanted, or you were where you wanted, and now you realise, I could even go bigger. I don't know why I said go bigger then. So it could be about expanding something. I want to see what's beyond the horizon. I want to see what's in, what else is out there. I feel like you want experiences. I've got a vineyard in my head then. What are you doing to me, Parsi? Cancer. You're going to be thinking about a lot. There's a lot of thought energy here. We've got rest and rejuvenation, so meditation and resting and, feeling safe and secure and grounded. I'm not getting no anxiety or anything. I'm just getting this bit of I feel stuck, or I feel a bit, I feel like I want to feel that wind in my sail. I want to feel like I'm on some kind of adventure, because we've got the moving on card as well. And look, I know it's a watch, like, but in my head, it does look like a compass. So a compass could be significant. I don't know why I keep saying a compass. You may be looking at, the north, east, south, west, like type things. Maybe that's coming up for you. I keep getting a compass in my head all the time. Maybe you need to be looking at your natal chart and looking at your true north, your north node. And then go and listen to that sound. Because this feels spiritual. This feels like I'm ready to expand. I'm ready to shift. Your power is the Ace of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. It's to put it. If you put your passion into it, then you can have whatever you want. Your power is your passion. It's music could be really significant. I saw them lines behind her as frequency or music, energy. That listening to certain music, certain vibrations, frequencies, that type of thing. I got that for someone else as well. The outside influence is the third eye chakra. Yeah, you're seeing the bigger picture. It's like you're ready to see the bigger picture. I feel like you're ready to step into that journey. In the hopes and the fears position, foundations and achievements, you want to achieve your goals, your dreams, your foundations. You want to achieve, it's that achievement. It's that feeling, I've done it. It's this adventure energy. There's an adventure energy. There could also be talks about property, but it could be like property abroad or at a distance. Maybe that's why I'm getting the compass. And the wind in the sails for some reason. And the outcome, do another sit-up, is a new beginning. We've got the world there. There's something about travel, experience. I love that reading, Cancer. So I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to dig deeper on Tuesday. Okay? Bye. Hey, my gorgeous Scorpios. Let me just put down the timing because I am so backwards when I'm doing these. So I am using the Psychic Oracle deck for yourselves, and on Tuesday, April the 1st, that's my new year. So I'm going to be doing I'll be back doing the more in-depth readings. So these are just like my comeback readings, because I've been up to a lot of stuff. I've also been watching loads of documentaries. I've actually really enjoyed being in hermit mode in the last few months. So let's see what's happening for my Scorpios. The main energy for Scorpio. Everyone is getting either the Ace of Cups or the Six of Cups. We've got memories of love. Well, we're in Mercury retrograde, and it can bring people back from the past, or issues from people back from the past, situationships, ex-partners, that type of thing. So it looks like you're dealing with something from the past, or you could be thinking about something from the past. Scorpio. It is also the card though where it's issues regarding children. We've got what's crossing that energy is the waiting game. I feel like I wanted to say then, what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? Because usually I'd say it feels like you're going around in circles. Something's grown, but with you, I'm kind of jumping into this already. You've got strong roots. You're grounded. You're safe. You're already blossoming. So what are you waiting for? The challenge is to kind of go for it. I feel like the challenge is to get out of the waiting game. Just go for it. Like, go rule it. Let's have a look. Why is this coming around now for my Scorpios? Oh. We've got conflict and defeat. So there's a conflict. It's almost like I'm conflicted in what I want to do about it. You know, but Spirit are showing you. Like, that candle's burning out. They're showing you the way out. They're showing you which way you need to go. The universe is showing you which way. The signs are around you, you know, to get you out of there, to get you moving forward. There's a change coming in. There's a change coming in. Some of my Scorpios could be also dealing with, you know, like empty nest syndrome or something. You know, like when children leave and, you know, things like that. I'm kind of getting that type of energy. But in the past, we've got the light, we've got the sun, we've got happiness. And it's almost like we've hit this rock, this hurdle. Someone from the past or a situation from the past. This is really weird. I felt like I wanted to rub my grandma's ring then. So a ruby ring might be significant. I don't wear it on my ring finger like that, but maybe a ring is significant. Maybe you have a ring from somebody in spirit. We've got financial and material changes. Some of my Scorpios may be ready to actually move as well. I kind of want to say don't work yourselves into the ground. There's more to life than finance and material. You know, but it could also be about what you're waiting for, as in investing in it. Is it because something didn't work out in the past? So it's a bit scary. Oh, look, I'm going on about rings. And we've got rings there as well. It's like what you're waiting for. There's something about a ring, Scorpio. Like, do you need to take a ring off? Or do you need to put a ring on it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, because you've got to go with your heart. You know, and going forward, it's like feeling safe and secure in your heart and in love and in what you're doing and things like that. I do feel like some of my Scorpios, they could be moving home or moving in with somebody. I feel like some of my Scorpios have also got to cut something out from the past. Maybe that's where I'm getting the removal of the ring. Because I've got a very horrible image in my head then. It was like a gangster thing, you know, like cutting the finger off. I don't know. So maybe it's a relationship from past that's like popped back up and you're like, I'd rather chop my finger off. You know, that type of thing. Your power. Too many. It's an interesting reading, Scorpio. Your power is your intuition. You know what you need to do. It's like the door is already ajar. The universe is telling you which way to go. Major Arcana. Yeah, what are you waiting for? Jump right in. They've opened the portal. You're on to better things. I kind of want to say the past can't hurt you anymore. The outside influence is solitude. Solitude, we've got Virgo there, but it's Major Arcana, and I feel like it's like it's a number 9. 2025 is a 9 year, and I feel like you've learned a lot in the time, in your times of solitude. That is the outside influence, and now it's like you don't have to be in solitude. You don't have to be alone. Your hopes and fears is the truth. I kind of Libra there as well, but I feel like this is more of the hope. It's like you want to believe now that you've got the truth, you found the truth, and you're on the right journey. You know, one more leap and boom, universe, I've got to where I really want to be. The scales of justice as well. So it may feel like there's been an injustice in the past. Karma will sort that out, because all your forward cards, all the future cards are major arcana. Yeah, because your outcome is a 5, wisdom. You've learned a lot of lessons along the way, but again, I feel like there could be a move. There could be something to do with property, or moving in, or you know, that type of thing. I just keep getting in my head, like, I want to say, what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? So we'll see what I get on Tuesday. Okay, love you lots. Bye.